Hi, I'm Ron Thomas, and this is the bike swing how-to. First and most important thing is you find a tree branch that's clear underneath. You want one that's about 20 foot tall. Mine's 22 foot tall. You can ride them higher, the better. If they're real low, it's not nearly as fun. So what you do next is you get a rope and you throw it over the branch. The way I do that is I tie a slip knot, put it around like an old peg or something, throw it over the branch. When it comes down, put the rope through the slip knot, and you bring it up to the top, and it tightens itself up. What's really important with ours, if you take a look here, they actually have two ropes. Two completely separate ropes. They're both tied at the top, and they both all the way come down to the chain, and they're tied independently on the chain too. So if one of them snaps, you don't die. So that's very, very important. And then we also look, if you duct tape, we duct tape our knots afterwards too to make sure the knots don't slip out. So as dangerous and stupid as this looks, we try to be kind of safe. The next important thing to do is we take a chain and tie a chain on the end of a rope. With a chain, you can adjust the links real easy. Have a quick release clip on there, so you can just change it for different heights for different people. Next most important thing, get one of these Rise Above bike swings. Boom, custom. You can get them on bikeswing.com, and you just put that on here with the bolts, and you ride back and forth. Totally comfortable. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Now that we got the basics on how to build one out of the way, I'm going to teach you the basics on how to air it. And coming up in the next few weeks, there'll be other how-tos on how to do tricks. Alright, so you want this thing to be just below chest level. This is actually a little bit lower than it should be. Right about there is right, but we'll just go ahead and ride it like this. To do the airs, it's kind of like riding a vert ramp. You don't pull back at all. You just go at it with some speed and let it take you. When you take off, you want to turn your head and look to the landing. So you go like this, turn the head, look to the land. That's how you do an air. Now when you go higher, you try to airplane a land a little bit. So you want to come in back wheel first, nice and soft. And when you get on the ground, when you're on the flat bottom in between airs, you want to tuck up so there's always tension on the rope, because if you stand up and pedal, then when the rope takes you up in the air, it yanks the slack out of you and hurts your back real bad. If you look up YouTube videos that aren't us, you'll see kids dislocating their backs riding this thing like idiots. Can't do it that way, it hurts. So I'll show you high air, and that's that. See, I'm not letting any slack build up in the rope. Keeping it nice and smooth. That is the bike swing how-to.